trying to make something out of nothing, you know. You never wanted silver, gold, or the finer things. Just a wife and kids, a home, and the American dream. Oh, how you gonna step in line? Oh, baby, this is our time to rewrite our American dream. I wanna see the world from the edge of my seat, through a big windshield or a plane, not a TV screen. Don't you need the road to tell you you really are? Find out whether or not a man could ever change his stars. Oh, how you gonna step in line? Oh, baby, this is our time to rewrite our American dream. Whoa, 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 I ain't gonna step in line. Whoa, I ain't gonna step in line.
Welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. I'm down here at the sawmill this evening, and it has been an absolutely beautiful day today. I'm sawing some of this red pine. I probably still have 3, maybe even 4,000 feet of this to saw up. Levi and I are going to get on this later in the week. I just wanted to kind of get a jump start on things. I was starting to get a little nervous because it's been sitting around for a while. It's getting a little bit of staining in it, but as I discovered last week, that's not all bad. Actually, it's pretty good from what I hear. When we went to Cummins Lumber out there in Michigan, I saw what blue stain red pine looked like, and it's actually really beautiful, and a lot of people seem to like it. So either way, we're going to get it all sawed up, and what I'd like to do is have maybe 1,000 board feet each of 1x10s like this, 1x8s, 1x6s, and maybe 1x4s. And it'll look just like that. We'll stack and sticker it, strap it all together. That stuff there, I could hit it with a moisture meter, but I'm thinking this is about dry. It is. As dry as it's going to get, you know, without putting it in the kiln. But this was sawn probably 4 months ago, and we had it inside the building for a little bit, and then brought it down here under the pavilion. But this is really nice stuff. So yeah, that'd be good. 1,000 feet of 1x10s, 1x8s, 1x6s, and maybe 1x4s. We'll have to see. But anyway, that is not what today's video is about. I got to start getting ready here, get hooked up to a trailer, because I'm leaving first thing tomorrow morning, actually pretty early. I'll probably roll out of here around 5:30 a.m. and I'm going to pick up some attachments for this tractor right here, the LX4020. So far, what do I have for this? I've got a 6-foot tiller, I've got a land plane, I've got a rear blade, I think a rake. I think that's about it. But yeah, tomorrow I'm picking up 3 new attachments that I bought, and one of them, I'll tell you right now, is for snow removal. But anyway, I'm going to head up to the house. I'm going to dig a trailer out, get hooked up, and ready to roll. right, I am pulling into Messicks in Mountjoy, Pennsylvania. It was about a 3.5 hours, maybe 3 hours, 45-minute drive. Pretty uneventful, so that's a good thing. All right, so everybody knows this guy. How's things going, Neil?
Not too bad. It's a beautiful day to be out loading up implements.
This is my kind of weather right here. It's like 48 degrees at home this morning.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
So I bought some attachments for the LX.
You did. I think I remember you saying somewhere along the way you were done buying tractors, apparently.
Tractors, but I need some...
we got to have the attachments now.
Right. What are we looking at here? Start with this snowplow here.
So we have a snowplow that snaps onto the front loader. You know, there's a lot of ways that we can do snow equipment, but for me personally, this is probably the best one. Super easy to put on because you just pin it onto the front. Hydraulic angle, so you don't have to get off your seat, and just, you know, easy to run up and down your driveway and roll the snow off the side.
And it'll work great with the third function that I already have.
Sit there and hit the buttons and off you go.
I have a rear blade as well, so my idea for this is I'll put the rear blade on, offset it off to one side, you know what I mean, to catch up that, catch that, those trails that you leave.
The dribble.
But, yeah, hopefully we get some snow this winter. If we do, we will put this to use.
Snow insurance, right?
Now what do we got here?
So I guess this will be in the snow vein for you too, or are you going to do something
a little bit, but seeding food plots, just like hammering down like the winter rye, stuff like that. Yeah.
So 3-point hitch cone spreader, right? I have one too. Great for just, you know, broadcasting simple stuff, right? So I use mine personally for fertilizer. But yeah, seeds, salt, whatever you want to put down. Inexpensive in the world of tractor attachments. Yeah, kind of hard not to have one almost, right?
Yep.
If I have any gripe with these things, it's that the seeding, the spreading side of it's not super precise, right? So it's hard to meter correctly.
Right.
When I tend to run mine, I usually will cut in half what I think I actually want to put down, and then crosshatch my passes in order to try to get a little bit more consistent.
That's a good idea.
But yeah, cool stuff. Simple stainless steel parts, plastic, you know, a lot of corrosive stuff tends to go through these, so they hold up okay.
Yep. Now this is everyone for years told me I needed a flail mower, so here we are.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. It is, even in, like, I've worked here for 20 years, and in my 20 years we used to go from having stacks of rotary cutters out behind the store to there's a handful over there now, and there's now a stack of flail mowers.
Yeah.
They're more expensive than what a rotary cutter is. There's more moving parts, but your finished result is just so much better.
Right.
So this is a Del Marino. Most flail mowers come out of Italy in some fashion. The cool thing about this one in particular is they have a little manual offset on here. So you can pull the pin and actually slide it out to the side to get a little bit of reach over the side if you're trying to clean up the sides of your loads and stuff. So pretty slick. Yeah,
I looked at this one and the hydraulic offset, and I'm like, I really don't need all that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it would be handy at times for the right application. It would be a must-have, but I don't really.
Adds a lot of expense when you start adding more pieces and hydraulic cylinders and hoses and couplers.
And another set of remotes in the back.
Another set of remotes. Yeah. So cool. Yeah, the offset gives you, you know, to your sitting back here on your tractor, you'll probably get 18 inches, 20 inches off the side of the tractor.
Yeah.
These can come through with either grass knives or hammers on them. Hammers are better for more woody material. The grass knives on here, which is what you're getting, is going to give you a little bit better finish cutting grassy areas. So
you sell a lot of these, Neil?
We sell a ton of these. Yeah, and ship them all over the country. This is one thing that is pretty easy for us to skid up and send all over the place. So these we absolutely do. But
very good.
Cool product. You'll like it. They run so quiet. They take so little horsepower off the tractor. It's a nice implement to use compared to a rotary cutter.
Very good. Well, I appreciate it, Neil. I may get strapped down, take a little walk around, see if there's anything new here. Every time I come out, there's something around, but I may go for a little walk.
No shortage of things to see.
Yeah.
Take care.
Well, I appreciate it, Neil.
Absolutely.
Thanks. All right, I am all loaded up, strapped down, ready to hit the road. right, so I got home a couple hours ago. I had to take care of a couple things, and we had some dinner. I just got the trailer unloaded, got it put away. And by the way, that mini skid and trailer mover, if I keep using that, I'm gonna forget how to back up a trailer. That makes it so nice to move these big long trailers wherever you want. You just hop on it and you can put them right where you want it. Much easier in these confined areas down here than this big Super Duty truck with the 8-foot bed. But it was nice to see Neil today. I tell you what, I've spent a lot of time on the road the last couple weeks. I went, we were in Michigan last week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I was in West Virginia on Saturday, out in Eastern PA today. I was gonna stop on the way back. I wish I would have. I've been there a couple times before at the Flight 93 Memorial. It's not too far off the turnpike, but I was just kind of running out of time. Maybe next time I go out that way, I'll stop there again. Another place I need to go when I go out there is Gettysburg again. I'd like to spend an afternoon there again as well. But I wanted to mention something. When I was at Messicks, I was looking at that little Kubota SCL, the stand-on mini skid, and it is noticeably smaller than this Vermeer. You know, when you see them like in pictures, you think they're all about the same size. The Kubotas are real nice, but that's one of the reasons I didn't go with the Kubota. They just don't have near the lift capacity as that Vermeer. Plus they're only 36 inches wide, and that extra 6 inches makes all the difference in the world. But some guys need those little ones. You know, if you want to get through a gate or doorways, things like that. It's funny. They all look the same, but they're totally different machines. But so far, really pleased with the mini skid. I got all the attachments I think I need for the LX now. I've got a tiller. What else do I have? Box blade, land plane, flail mower, spreader, snow plow. I think there's a couple more. Rear blade, a rake. So I'm pretty well set up for that. But that tractor will be a nice snow removal machine. I'm getting a snow. But let's see, what else is going on? Probably not tomorrow, the following day, I'll be going down to the cabin, start putting up that tongue and groove. Tomorrow, first thing in the morning, I'm gonna go spend an hour or two down at the pond, moving some more dirt out of the way. If you saw that last video, we had a substantial amount of rain the other day, but I kind of got dirt bound there. So I need to move that muck up on top of the hill, and then we'll get the rest of it out of there. A lot of guys have been asking why I don't take Blueford down there or my dump trailer down there. There's no way to even get it down there. It's a nasty, steep hill from here in the wood yard down there, bunch of real sharp turns. And even if you did get it there, just getting things turned around, it just wouldn't work. If it would work, that's what I'd be doing, but definitely would not work. And I mentioned all that black muck that was in the pond in the last video. A lot of people said I should spread that on the food plot out there. I know it looks like good stuff, and it's probably decent, but it's 50% rock, you know, tiny little pieces of shale. And it's a mixture of sediment that washes down the stream bed, and it's eating away at that rock. So you got a lot of that. And then you have the organics, which are the leaves and things like that that are decomposing. So it'll end up going, I have a spot in front of the pond for it where I just kind of waste it, and I'll spread it out over there. But we'll get that taken care of. The pond thing's really been going much better than what I thought. I probably only have about 7 hours wrapped up in that so far, and probably about another 7 more. So, you know, like a day and a half non-stop, I'll have the whole thing done. And that's with the equipment that I got. So I'm happy with that. But the logs worked great. And there were people, I didn't even know this was a thing. They were calling it the corduroy. Is that what it was? Corduroy bridge? I guess they used to do that back in the day. Put logs down over muddy areas so they could run wagons or something. I don't even know. I'll have to look that up, but I didn't know there was a name for it. I've seen people do it before, but I guess they've been doing that for a long time, but it worked out great. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. I appreciate y'all being here, and I will catch you on the next one.